This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports, covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming an over-the-road driver at Southeast Carriers, we guarantee you can spend equal time on the road as with family. Along with multiple benefits, you will receive a base pay of 50 cents per mile. To make your job as easy as possible, we provide you with the latest technology, and you are not required to deliver through the heavy traffic along the East Coast. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary Care by One Stop Medical at its best.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Make 2022 the year to refresh your home. And who you gonna call to help? Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's largest furniture store. We've stocked our 3 acres of showroom and warehouses full of inventory and gotta make room for more arriving daily. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, all from the brands you've told us you love. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story & Lee.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Winfield, Alabama for the Winfield Boys Christmas Tournament. The final game of 3 for the Lawrence County boys as they get ready to take on Marion County, Alabama. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Kevin Wright and myself making the long, over 2-hour trip here to the middle part of Alabama for this afternoon's game. Taking a look at both sides, Lawrence County 13-2 on the season. Their head coach is Joe Wilson after a loss last week to Murfreesboro Central. In their own Christmas tournament, they have rolled off 3 straight dominating wins over Ezell, Harding, Shoals Christian, and Sullivan, where they haven't allowed over 40 points in any of those games. Their defense has been very stout in the last 3. Taking a look at their opponents for this afternoon will be Marion County, coming in at 11-3 overall, 3-0 within their area. Their head coach is Casey Fox. Joe Aldridge is the Red Raiders' leading scorer. He averages over 23 points per game. This is 2 very good offenses coming in here to this afternoon. Lawrence County has only scored under 60 points 3 times this season, while the Red Raiders have only scored under 70 4 times. Lawrence County is 1-2 in those games, while the Red Raiders are 1-3 in their 4th. Taking a look at the starting lineups here for both sides. Starting first with the Red Raiders will be Dallas Ford, Landon Murrow, Jake Smith, Joe Aldridge, and Ty Madison. On the other side for the Wildcats of Lawrence County will be Jacabry Stevenson, Alex Bedford, T.J. Gobble, Logan Boswell, and Luke Maddox. That will be our starting lineup for the Wildcats. As they're having a little fun here with head coach Joe Wilson, who is the former head coach at Lawrence County, as they're playing a Tennessee football video on the one of the video boards here that plays a lot of commercials. Again, Joe Wilson, the former head coach here at Winfield City. If you guys haven't been to this facility, it is outstanding. Double-decker arena, very well put together. Not what you would expect in this part of the state, but it is incredible the facilities they have here in in Winfield City, Alabama. A very good facility, and Lawrence County trying to make it 4 in a row as they head into next week. Next week they'll be on the road once again in the state of Alabama, taking on Athens for the 2nd time this season. After that, they will go to the Nest to take on Summertown on Friday, and then they'll start district play right after that. Both starting lineups have been introduced, and now it's time for some high school basketball. And final game in 2022 for the Wildcats. Next week will be a couple more games before district play starts. Both teams are ready. The officials are ready. Now it's time for Wildcat basketball here on the X Sports Network. Tip back in control of it will be Joe Aldridge here for the Red Raiders. He crosses the timeline in their red uniforms, going from right to left. Lawrence County in their white uniforms going from right to left. Marion County going from left to right. I know that I messed that up. Jake Smith with it now. He'll try a deep 3 here for Marion County. That's no good. Rebound, Luke Maddox. And he dribbles out of traffic, and we're coming the other way. Quickly to Logan Boswell. Boswell hands it back to Maddox. Now to T.J. Gobble in the corner, back to Maddox. He fakes a 3, drives. Kicks out the Gobble. He fakes a 3. Now to Maddox. Steps back for 3. Off the front iron, no good. And Bedford fights for the rebound and throws that one off of Floyd, and will stay with the Wildcats. Good hustle there by Alex Bedford. 38 seconds in here to the opening quarter. Bedford will take it out to the left of the basket in the corner. And trying to find somebody, is running out of time, eventually gets it in the Gobble. Throws it down low to Boswell on the low block. Back out to Stevenson. Stevenson drive, runner up, that one's in. Lawrence County's on the board with the first points of the game. Press put on here by the Wildcats as Aldridge walking across the timeline. Here comes a trap, long pass over to Smith. Smith, he clearly walked there and they call it. Now we'll go the other way for Lawrence County. We're about 40 minutes behind here. They had a pair of girls' games before this. Max quickly the other way to Stevenson. Stevenson, the Boswell straight away, throws over to Bedford at the wing. Bedford gets a screen here from Gobble. Tries to throw it down low, actually hits the rim with it, but gets it over to Maddox. Maddox comes up for three, misses, rebound. Now it's going to be Jacabry Stevenson. He drives, throws it out to Bedford. He'll try a three, knocks it down, nothing but net. Lawrence County out to a quick 5-0 start. Coming the other way with it here will be Aldridge. He comes ahead with speed. Here comes a trap. Throws it over to Madison in the corner for three. Front iron no good, and he's going to get his own rebound. Madison, long pass over to Aldridge. Thinks about a deep three. He's guarded closely by Stevenson. Now he will try deep three. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Bedford over to Luke Maddox. Max comes quickly. His speed will slow it down across the timeline. Now over to Bedford. He's open for another three. Rattles that one home. Wildcats on a roll. 2 minutes in the game. They lead at 8-0. Now Smith struggling with it. Press put on by the Wildcats. Gets it over to Murrow. Murrow now to Floyd. Floyd picks up his dribble. Long pass out to Smith, who saves it from going over the timeline. He's guarded by Stevenson, the man-to-man. He'll now drive into the paint. His shot is up, no good. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. That will go on Bedford. His first foul on either side. And now a pair of free throws coming up here for Jake Smith, trying to get the Red Raiders on the board for the first time here this afternoon. First shot on its way, and he gets it. Blake Long now to come into the game for the Wildcats, and coming out will be Bedford. Next shot here for Smith on its way, and he hits them both. Perfect 2 for 2 from the line. Lawrence County now leads by 6. Quickly the other way, Stevenson has it across the timeline. Now gets a screen from Long. Now throws it down the Long. He steps back. Now over to Gobble. Gobble tries to take his man off the dribble. Turns around, now kicks out the Long. NBA range three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Murrow. Murrow gets it over to Madison. Madison will bring it across the timeline for the Red Raiders over to Aldridge. Aldridge double team. Skip pass to Smith. He drives into the lane. Dishes to Murrow. Murrow, reverse layup up and in. 8-4 is the Lawrence County leads. They come quickly the other way. Long with it across the timeline over to Boswell. Boswell now to Stevenson. Stevenson drives into the paint, loses that one. It will go out. Oh, they're going to say it stays with the Red Raiders, and I thought that clearly went off Jacabry. Is now Bedford and Drake Osborne will check into the game, and checking out will be Gobble and Stevenson. Yeah. Lawrence County catches a break. Blake Long takes out to the left of the basket. Now in the Maddox. Max into the paint. Turn around. Skip pass here to Long in the corner for three. And gets a friendly bounce, gets at the roll in. Lawrence County's hit 3 threes here in the first quarter. They lead by 7. Murrow back to Smith. Contains that pass. Now he'll be fouled on the play. That will go against Long, his first team second. 4:44 remaining in the opening period. Lawrence County leading 11-4. Aldridge to take it out of bounds. Gets it quickly into Murrow. Now back to Aldridge. Aldridge guarded closely here by Osborne. Still can't get away from Drake. Gets a screen from Murrow. He'll pull up for three. Front iron no good. Gets his own rebound. His drives. Floaters up and in. His first point since an 11-6 Lawrence County lead. Maddox coming the other way. Crosses the timeline. Now fakes a handoff to Gobble. Excuse me, it's Bedford. Now Bedford will try three. Corner iron no good. Rebound Murrow. Aldridge with it here for the Red Raiders. He'll bring it across the timeline. Sets up the play. Has it straight away. Now tries to drive into the paint. Kicks out to Madison. Madison drives, kicks out to Smith. No one there. Just the second turnover against the Red Raiders as Gobble and Stevenson will come in. Checking out will be Maddox and Boswell. No subs yet for the Red Raiders as we got 3:55 remaining in the opening quarter. Bedford will cross the timeline here for Lawrence County. Gets it over to Gobble. Gobble now to Osborne. That one's stolen away by Aldridge coming the other way. Aldridge now pulls up. Jumper. Knocks it down. 3-point lead here for the Wildcats at 11-8. Bedford across the timeline with it here from Lawrence County. Hands over to Stevenson. Now the long straightaway. Back to Stevenson at the wing, over to Bedford near the corner. Bedford picks up his dribble, backdoor here to Long, runner up and in, and he's fouled. Blake Long with the chance with the and a one on that. That will go against Murrow, picks up his first, team's first. Blake with the chance here at the M1. Shot on its way, and nothing but net. Blake has got 6. It's a 6-point lead for the Wildcats. Aldridge quickly the other way, pulls up, no good. Rebound, Murrow. Murrow shot up, no, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That will go against Drake Osborne, his first, team's third. Third offensive rebound here for the Red Raiders as Landon Murrow will go to the line. First free throw on its way, misses off the front iron. First sub of the game here for the Red Raiders as Smith will check out and Dee Lipsy will check in. Next shot on its way and rattles that one home, 1 of 2. He's got 3 points. It's a 5-point Lawrence County lead. Bedford. Lob pass over to Long across the timeline. Trap being put on here. Now it's Bedford. 1-3-1 zone by the Red Raiders. Long back to Bedford at the wing. He'll try another deep 3 off the front iron. No good. Offensive rebound. Long. That one's up and in. Blake has got 8 to start things off. Lawrence County leads it by 7 at 16-9. That one is almost good save there by Aldridge. Now to Lipsy. He'll try a corner 3. He rattles that one home. 4-point lead for Lawrence County. 2:35 remain in the opening quarter. Bedford with it across the timeline. Hands over to Stevenson. Now back to Long straight away. Back to Stevenson at the wing. He'll try a deep 3. Front iron no good. Fight for the rebound. That was we'll say that goes to Marion County. I thought it might be a shove there. As Boswell and Maddox will check back in. Checking out will be Osborne and Blake Long. So the original starting lineup in for the Wildcats, who lead by 4. 2:23 remaining here in the first. Lipsy gets it into Aldridge. Aldridge going to be guarded here by Boswell. And he walks it across the timeline. Going to get a screen from Murrow. And he's guarded. Now he's double teamed. Has it on the baseline. Long pass over to Madison. Madison drives into the paint. Runner up. No good. Rebound, Murrow. Offensive rebound. That one's up and in. He's got 5. It's a 2-point Lawrence County lead. Boswell with it across the timeline. Boswell now drives. Hands it over to Alex Bedford. Bedford now to Maddox. Maddox long pass to Boswell. Throws it down low to Gobble on the low block. Kicks out the Max. Swings over to Stevenson in the corner. He drives the baseline and just throws that one out of bounds. Second turnover by the Wildcats. Another sub in here for the Red Raiders. Jamison Webb will check in for Dallas Floyd. 2-point lead for the Wildcats. Skip pass into Madison. Aldridge with it here for the Red Raiders. He'll get across the timeline. He's guarded by Boswell in the man-to-man. Long pass. Tried an alley-oop from Murrow. No good. Now this is coming the other way. Bedford in transition. Slows things up. Fakes the pass to Stevenson. Now hands over to Boswell. Boswell back to Stevenson. The Winfield logo. Now over to Maddox. Maddox now to Boswell. 3 from the wing. Back iron no good. Rebound Morrow. Morrow's been all over on the glass on offense and defense so far. Quickly the other way is Lipsy. Lipsy throws it to Floyd. Floyd loses that one. Now it's Morrow. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, Gobble. Bedford with it now will get it across the timeline. Coming ahead with speed. Left-handed layup off the glass and in. Alex has got 8. It's a 4-point lead. Trap put on. Lipsy with it. Loses it. Regains possession. Gets it across the timeline. Lipsy drives. Right-handed layup. No good. That one's knocked out of bounds by Morrow and will go to Lawrence County. Long into the game. Checking out will be Bedford. Madison will check out. Brooks Junkin will check in. And Smith will come in for Murrow. Boswell now to Maddox. 4-point lead. They have it to Gobble on the baseline, back to Maddox. Maddox at the Winfield logo, over to Boswell. Trying to play for the final shot. Now to Long. Jumper from the free throw line, no good. Offensive rebound. Gobble up and in, and he's fouled. Third offensive rebound for the Wildcats. The foul, that will go on Jake Smith, his first, team second. So Murrow on the bench, and Lawrence County takes advantage of it. DJ with the chance here at the M1. The M1 on its way, can't get it to go. Rebound Floyd. Smith now with it, and that one is thrown out of bounds. A miscommunication with Junkin. 4 turnovers now by the Red Raiders. Lawrence County with 8 seconds left here, if the chance to add another point to the lead. Boswell, Gobble in the corner, skip past to Maddox. Stevenson steps back for 3 at the buzzer. Almost banks it in. After 1 quarter of play, Lawrence County leads this one 20-14. We'll have the start of the second when we return here on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Winfield Christmas Tournament, Lawrence County leading Marion County after the first quarter, 20-14. Luke Maddox with it now for the Wildcats. Gobble tries a 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Boswell. Now in the corner to Long, back to Bedford. Bedford hands over to Maddox. Now to Stevenson in the corner. Back to Maddox. Back to Stevenson. He'll drive, kick out to Bedford. Bedford into the paint. Now in the Long in the corner for 3. Knocks it down. Blake is in the double figures with the 11, and Lawrence County leads this one 23-14. Good defense there on the play by Stevenson to knock that one out of bounds. .7:28 remaining here in the opening half. Lawrence County up 9. Long pass into Morrow, just checked back in. Original starting lineup in except for D. Lipsy. Speaking of Lipsy on the low block, reverse layup up, no good. And coming up with the rebound is Lipsy, and he'll be fouled on the play. Now 5 offensive rebounds here for Marion County. That foul will go against Luke Maddox, his first, team's 4th. And speaking of Luke, comes ahead with an interception out of Blake Long. Long, layup up and in. He has got 13, and Lawrence County leads it by 11. Good defense there by Luke. Aldridge with it now. Minute in, they lead by 11. Aldridge across the timeline with a good move. Here comes the trap for Lawrence County. Now over to Murrow. Murrow had a good first quarter, back to Aldridge. He'll be guarded here by Stevenson. He'll step up for a big 3 and knocks it down. He averages 23 points a game. He's got 7 already. Bedford crosses over now to Long. Long gets Murrow up. Layup up, reverse up and in. What a take by Blake Long. He's got 15. It's a 10-point lead. Aldridge quickly the other way. He rushes into the paint. What a move. That shot's up. No good. Rebound Blake Long. Now over to Luke Maddox. Maddox quickly to Jacabry Stevenson. Pulls up. Nice pass to Luke Maddox. Can't get the layup to go. Rebound Murrow. Aldridge across the timeline here for Marion County. Nice flop by Murrow. Get an Academy Award for that. I don't think anyone's believing that the way he's been playing. Deep three by Madison, misses everything except for the backboard. Rebound Boswell. He comes across the timeline, fighting through traffic, has an open Stevenson in the corner for three. And that one's stuck in the side there, and it will go to Marion County. Subs coming in for the Wildcats will be Gobble and Colton Tucker. Checking out will be Jacabry Stevenson and Logan Boswell. Now a timeout here called by Marion County. Be a full timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
And back here at the Winfield Christmas Tournament, a long pass out to Joe Aldrich. He gets a layup. He's got 9. They've cut the Lawrence County lead to 27-19, 5:40 remaining in the opening half. Gobble with it on the low block. Left-handed shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound Floyd. Floyd now over to Aldrich. He's guarded here by Maddox. He'll slow things down here for the Red Raiders. Hits it across the timeline. Man-to-man put on by the Wildcats. Now to Floyd. He's guarded by Bedford. Floyd into the paint. Pull-up jumper. Rattles it home. His first points. It's a 6-point Wildcat lead. Quickly the other way is Colton Tucker. Tucker drives. Throws up a shot, and then rebound by Murrah. Coming the other way is Dipsy. Stolen away by Maddox. 6 turnovers now by the Red Raiders. Maddox quickly the other way. Drives. Now we're getting an offensive foul against Luke Maddox. That's going to be his second. Team's third turnover. As Logan Boswell set to check in for the Wildcats, and coming out will be Luke. 27-21's the lead. 4:58 remaining in the second. Ty Madison to take it out of bounds. Looking for somebody, and that one's stolen away by Bedford. Throws it off from Merle, and that one goes to Lawrence County. Great job by Alex Bedford. Now make that 7 turnovers by the Red Raiders. And Joe Wilson is letting the official on the sideline here know, and the official's smiling, so I guess whatever he's saying is making him laugh pretty good. Bedford into the paint. Shot up, no good. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That will go against Landon Murrow, who picks up his second, team's third. Pair of free throws coming up here for Alex Bedford, who's got 8 points so far in the first half. First shot on its way, and gets the friendly bouncing in. Jamison Webb will now check in for Murrow, which is a good break there for Lawrence County, as good as Murrow's been on the boards. Next shot from Bedford on its way. Hits them both. He's in the double figures with 10. Wildcats 3 of 4 from the line. Aldridge gets the inbounds. Long pass ahead to Lipsy. Lipsy's got a 2-on-1, but good defense by Bedford the other way. Lipsy up. No good. Rebound Gobble. Gobble comes up with it quickly ahead to Blake Long across the timeline. Nice move. In the corner to Boswell. He'll shoot a 3. Knocks it down. His first points. Lawrence County ahead by 11 again at 32-21. Aldridge across the timeline. Long pass ahead to Madison. Madison will try a 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound Bedford. Bedford now to Long. Long will bring it across the timeline quickly. Now to Tucker. Tucker throws it down low to Long. Saved by Madison into the hands of Jamison. Now Aldridge will pull up for three. Air ball. And that one will go. They're going to say it's deflected. As Ja'Cabry Stevenson, that will stay. And Blake Long will check out, saying that Lawrence County tipped it. And he is letting the official in the opposite end know about it. He is not a fan of that, as Aldridge will try corner three, knocks it down. He has got 12. It's a 32-24 lead. Bedford across the timeline. Taking his time, guarded by Floyd. Now dribbles to his right, hands over to Stevenson. Stevenson now back to Bedford in the corner for three. Misses, rebound Lipsy. Lipsy coming quickly the other way to Madison. Madison drives, hands over to Jamison. Excuse me, that's Webb. Now to Madison, long pass ahead to Aldridge, who saves it from going over the timeline. Aldridge gets a screen from Webb, tries another three, no good. Rebound Webb, but throws it out of bounds. Can handle it, good sportsmanship there, but TJ Gobble will help him up. 3:13 remaining in the opening half. Lawrence County up by 8. Boswell coming the other way for the Wildcats. Gets a screen from Gobble. Fakes a three, now over to Bedford. Bedford has it straight away here for the Wildcats. Now over to Boswell. Boswell calls for a screen from Gobble. Gets it. And dribbles out of traffic. Long pass ahead to Tucker. Tucker now to Bedford. Here to Gobble. Gobble now to Stevenson in the corner. And we're going to get a foul called. That goes against Floyd, his first, team's fourth, as Long and Osborne will check in for Tucker and Bedford. They inbound in the Logan Boswell over to Ja'Cabry Stevenson. Now to Osborne. Osborne back out to Boswell. Boswell drives into the lane. Runner up. Good. Logan's got 5. It's a 10-point lead. 2:30 remaining in the opening half. Lipsy quickly the other way. And he's going to be fouled on the play. That will go against Ja'Cabry, his first, team 6. Aldridge will take it out of bounds. Lobs it in the web and gives it back to Aldridge. Aldridge guarded closely here by Blake Long. Gets a screen from Webb, now guarded by Gobble. Runs into the paint, shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, runner up. Can't get that one to go. And Smith wins that rebound. Now Madison in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound Osborne. Long quickly ahead to Boswell. Boswell pulls up, now Long for 3. Rattles out, no good. A rebound comes out to Aldridge. Aldridge, again, tried to, guess he watched a lot of the World Cup. Tried to get that one, but a nice pass ahead to Webb. Webb off the glass, no good. An offensive rebound by Smith, that's no good, but he's fouled. That will go against Blake Long, his second, team 7th. Pair of free throws coming up for Jake Smith. First shot on the way for Smith. And gets a friendly bouncing in. Bedford will check back in for the Wildcats. Checking out will be Blake Long with his second foul. He also has 15 points so far. Next free throw from Smith. And doesn't get that one to go. The Red Raiders are now 4 of 6 from the line. 9-point Lawrence County lead, minute 35 left in the first half. Bedford with it, the Winfield logo. Now over to Boswell at the right wing. Boswell gets a screen. Give and go to Gobble. Right-handed layup up and in. TJ with 4 leads back out to 11. Lipsy will get across the timeline here for Marion County. Gets a screen from Webb, doesn't take it. Now over to Madison. Madison here to Smith. Smith throws it back to Madison in the corner. He's guarded by Stevenson. Back out to Smith. Smith, he's clearly fouled there by Drake Osborne. Drake will pick up his second, team's 8th. 1-1 coming up for Jake Smith. Junkin, will check in. He will come in for Jamison Webb. Colton Tucker now into the game as Drake Osborne will check out for the Wildcats. Now we're having another sub. It'll be Dallas Floyd. He'll come in for D. Lipsy. Good job by the officials there to recognize that. Floyd was standing there for a good while. Front end of the 1-1 coming up for Jake Smith. On its way, no good. Rebound, Jacabry Stevenson. Quickly the other way to Bedford. Bedford across the timeline. Drives. Runner up. No good, but he's fouled. He'll go against Smith, his second, team's 5th. And a pair of free throws coming up for Alex Bedford. First shot from Bedford on its way, rattles it home. No subs for either side. 52 seconds left here in the opening half. Next free throw from Bedford on its way. Can't get it to go. Floyd tries to save it, throws it right into the hands of Jacabry Stevenson. Now to Tucker. Kicks it to Boswell in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound, Alex Bedford. Bedford now over to Boswell. Now back to Stevenson. 35 seconds left, over to Bedford in the corner. He'll dribble out, now to Boswell straight away. Heels on the Winfield logo over to Tucker. Now to Stevenson. Down low to Gobble. Gobble, nice move. Runner up, no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That will go against Junkin, his first, team 6. Pair of free throws coming up for TJ. Wildcats 4 of 6 from the line. Nope, they said he was fouled on the floor. 25 seconds left, now to Gobble in the corner. Over to Tucker. Tucker trying to dribble out of traffic over to Stevenson at the logo. Stevenson now heads over to Boswell. Now over to Tucker. Tucker kicks out to Bedford. Now to Boswell. Stevenson. Now 8 seconds left, over to Boswell. Here to Bedford for 3. Rattles it home. Bedford with 14. 1 second left. Aldridge shot at the buzzer. No good. Lawrence County, after 16 minutes of play, leads this one 40-25. We'll take a break here for a few minutes. We'll have the start of the second half when we return here on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hey folks, this is Fred Webb, principal broker and owner of United Country Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg. Your local Realtree Land Pro agent specializing in country homes, farms, and land. If you're thinking about selling or would like a free comparative market analysis to see what your property is worth, please give us a call at 931-244-7126. We market your property worldwide to get you the most exposure, which in turn gets you the highest price in the shortest amount of time. Visit us at southerntandrealty.com.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
ArcticAir keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using ArcticAir for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
ArcticAir, when you need us, we'll be there.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
It's time for Fun Facts. Today we're heading to Oregon, where you can't even pump your own gas. Oregon is our 33rd state, entering the Union on February 14th, 1859. Aw, Valentine's Day. How romantic. Here are 5 fun facts about Oregon. 1. The Sea Lion Caves are the largest sea caves in America. 2. The deepest lake in the United States is Crater Lake, which formed inside the caldera of Mount Mazama when an ancient volcano erupted. It's also home to North America's deepest river gorge, Hell's Canyon. Well, that's a pleasant name. 3. Portland got its name over a coin toss. It was either going to be named Portland or Boston. It is one of only 4 cities in the United States to have an extinct volcano within its city limits. The others are in Bend, Oregon, Honolulu, Hawaii, and Jackson, Mississippi. Number 4. Oregon's flag is the only state flag with 2 different designs on each side. On one side, there's the state seal, and on the other is a beaver. Number 5. Oregon has a town called Boring, and they have a sister city in Scotland called Dole. So each year on August 9th, they hold the Dole and Boring celebrations. You can't make this stuff up, folks. And there you have it, 5 fun facts about Oregon. See you next time on Fun Facts.
This is the X Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Winfield Christmas Tournament in Winfield, Alabama, Lawrence County leading Marion County 40-25 at the half. Taking a look at the first half stats. Alex Bedford led all Lawrence County starters with 14. You had Logan Boswell with 5, TJ Gobble with 4, Jacabry Stevenson with 2. Off the bench for the Wildcats was Blake Long with 15. On the other side for the Red Raiders, Joe Aldridge led them with 12. You had Landon Murrow with 5, Dallas Ford with 2, Jake Smith with 3, and off the bench, D. Lipsy with 3. Red Raiders 4 of 7 from the line. Lawrence County is 4 of 6. Hustle stab-wise, it was Lawrence County getting 8 points off 8 Red Raider turnovers. Red Raiders 5 points off 4 Wildcat turnovers. Then you have 5 offensive rebounds for Lawrence County, 7 second chance points, 8 offensive rebounds for Marion County with 4 second chance points. On the other end, quickly for Lawrence County, Alex Bedford goes up and in. He's got 16. Now coming the other way is Joe Aldridge. 17-point lead. Aldridge throws it down low for Murrow. Back out to Aldridge. Over to Smith. He'll try a straightaway 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Stevenson. We're going to get a foul called. And that will go against Luke Maddox. He picks up his third, team's first of the second half. Now Blake Long will check back in quickly. Aldridge takes it out to the right of the basket. Marion County in their red uniforms going from right to left. Lawrence County in their whites going from left to right. Aldridge will step up, NBA range 3, back iron, no good. Rebound Floyd. Now back to Aldridge. He drives, pulls up and just throws it out of bounds. And that will be the 9th turnover against the Red Raiders. Long to take it out of bounds in the corner, but no pressure coming up here for the Red Raiders as he bounces it in the Logan Boswell. Gets over to Long. Skip pass back to Boswell. 1-3-1 put on by the Red Raiders. They try to throw it into Bedford. And Aldridge is going to come up with it, but get a timeout here called by Marion County. Be a 30-second timeout. Take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
They're scoring. Back here at the Winfield Christmas Tournament, Lawrence County leading Marion County 42-25. The Red Raiders burned their second timeout of the game after some good hustle there by Joe Aldridge. Team's leading scorer averages 23 a game, as 12th so far. Lawrence County led by 15 at the half, got a quick bucket to make it 17. Minute in here to the third as Aldridge gets it across the timeline. Stiff man-to-man put on by the Wildcats as Aldridge guarded by Logan Boswell. Aldridge drives into the paint. Runner up, blocked by Boswell. Great job by Logan Boswell. Now over to Jacabry Stevenson. He gets it across the timeline, back to Boswell. Now to Long. Long, back to Boswell. Over to Stevenson at the other wing. Throw it down low to Gobble. Kicks out to Bedford. He'll try a corner three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Smith. Smith being trapped, gets over to Aldridge. So they're going to hustle the other way. Quickly across the timeline. Aldridge almost walked, but the Floyd in the corner. He'll pull up, dribble out of traffic. Now throws it down low to Murrow. Murrow backs down. That's a walk. And we're going to get an offensive foul called against Murrow. I thought it was a walk. I completely agree with head coach Casey Fox on that one. That was... It's a 10th turnover against the Red Raiders, but I thought Murrow walked. It definitely wasn't a offensive foul. Casey Fox has every right to complain about that. Long pass ahead to Bedford. Bedford now to Gobble. Gobble shot up, blocked by Murrow. Floyd tries to save it, but throws it right into the hands of Long. Now Bedford, runner in the lane. Can't get it to go. Rebound Gobble. That's no good. Fight for the rebound. Tipped up and in by Blake Long. He's got 17. Lawrence County leads by 19. Now we're going to have a technical foul called against Floyd. Mouthing off to the official. Or it might be on Murrow. Not 100% sure. Yeah, it is on Murrow. He picks up his third. Actually, his fourth after he got that charge on the other end. So now Blake Long has a chance to hit a pair of free throws to add to his point total. First shot on its way, rolls out, no good. As Drake Osborne now will come in for TJ Gobble. Next free throw from Long, and he hits it. 1 of 2, he's got 18. Wildcats 5 of 8 from the line, and they'll retain possession as they lead by 20. Morrow now sits, and checking into the game will be Jamison Webb. Morrow more than likely will be out for the rest of the third with 4 fouls. Boswell over to Bedford. Bedford guarded by Floyd, and it's over to Stevenson. Stevenson now over to Boswell. And over to Long. Good defense here by Marion County. Long over to Osborne in the corner. And we're going to get a timeout here called by Joe Wilson of Lawrence County. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
And back here at the Winfield Christmas Tournament, Lawrence County burns their first timeout. They lead 45-25, 5:33 remaining in the third. Already off to a good start, also helped out by a Landon Murrow technical foul. As Boswell now in the corner to Blake Long. Long tries to get the Osborne. It's knocked out of bounds by Jamison Webb. Bedford will take it out to the right of the basket. Gets it in. Skip pass ahead into Boswell. Boswell bounce pass over to Stevenson. Now in the long at the free throw line, back out to Boswell. He'll drive. Now the Stevenson at the wing. Gets it to Osborne, but stolen away by Aldridge. 6 turnover against the Wildcats. Aldridge quickly the other way. Tries a tough shot, and that one's blocked there by Blake Long. Ahead to Stevenson. Stevenson right in to layup up and in. He's got 4. Lawrence County with their largest lead at 22. 3 minutes into the third as Madison gets it across the timeline over to Smith. Smith picks up his dribble, long pass to Aldridge, almost stolen away by Boswell. Aldridge in the low block will dribble it out beyond the three-point line. Throws it down low to Webb. Webb loses it and goes into the hands of Bedford. 12 turnovers. Bedford the other way. Shot up in and he's fouled. That will go on Madison, his first, team's third. Now Alex Bedford. Chance for the M1 as TJ Gobble will check in for Logan Boswell. Bedford's M1 opportunity. Gets a friendly bounce and then he leads all scorers. 19 points. Lawrence County now with 13 points off 12 Red Raider turnovers. Aldridge dribbles, throws it in the Smith in the corner. He'll try a 3. Front iron no good. Rebound Stevenson. Stevenson bounce pass out to Bedford. Bodies everywhere as Bedford now kicks out the Gobble. He'll try a 3. Nothing but net. TJ Gobble hits it. And you got Casey Fox going to call. No, excuse me. It's going to be a injury timeout here for Stevenson as Colton Tucker will check in. Stevenson was tripped up behind the play. Everything seems to be okay. Wasn't anything malicious. Just got tied up with one of the Red Raiders. Lawrence County now up 53-25 after T.J. Gobble knocked down the 3. Lawrence County's got 7 of them so far in the game. Aldridge now coming quickly the other way. Having trouble getting across the timeline. Bounce pass in the Smith. Smith drives. Goes into the paint. Reverse layup. Up and in. He's got 5. It's a 53-27 Wildcat lead. Halfway through the third. Boswell. Long pass over to Long. Long into Tucker in the corner. Now over to Boswell. He'll drive. Kick out to Bedford. Bedford drives. Pull up floater. Off the glass and in. Bedford has got 21. It's a 28-point Wildcat lead. Aldridge quickly the other way. Pulls up. 3-point shot. No good. Rebound Bedford. Bedford moves ahead. Outlet pass out the long. Kicks out to Tucker. What a play. Tucker up. Banks it in. Lawrence County with their largest lead at 30. Now a timeout here called by Casey Fox. Will be a full timeout for the Red Raiders. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender, major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at the Winfield Christmas Tournament, it's been all Lawrence County so far here in the second half. They lead Marion County 57-27. They've outscored them 17-2 here in the third quarter. Aldridge on the other way. He answers and he gets a layup. And we're going to have a delay of game warning on Aldridge. It's his 14th point. Quickly the other way is Logan Boswell with speed. Lobs it down low to Gobble. Gobble shot up and in. He's got 9. It's a 30-point lead once again. Now it's Aldridge coming the other way. Good defense here by Gobble on the baseline. Here comes a trap from Blake Long. Thrown off the lawn by Aldridge and will stay with the Red Raiders. Aldridge will take it out to the left of the scorer's table. He would in front of it, but there's just no room there. Stevenson will check in, and checking out will be Alex Bedford. Leads all scorers are 21. Aldridge gets it in the Smith. Smith now. Guarded here by Gobble will get a foul called against TJ. TJ pick up his first team second as now Drake Osborne will check in, and checking out will be Blake Long. Taking it out again will be Smith. And gets it into Aldridge. Aldridge pull-up jumper off the top of the back iron, no good. Goes over the backboard and will go to Lawrence County. Logan Boswell with it, and they will bring it across the timeline. Colton Tucker. Now over to Logan Boswell. He'll slow things down. Brings it out to the Winfield logo. Gets a screen here from Gobble. Now over to Gobble. Now to Tucker. Tucker back to Gobble. Fakes a three. Tries to throw it down low to Stevenson. Too strong of a pass. Thrown out of bounds. 7th turnover against the Wildcats. 2:28 remaining in the third. It's a 30-point Wildcat lead. Inbound comes into Aldridge. He'll get across the timeline for the Red Raiders. He'll drive into the paint. Layup up, no good, but he's fouled. No go on the line to shoot two. Go on Logan Boswell, his first team's third. Pair of free throws coming up for Joe Aldridge. Red Raiders 4 of 7 from the line so far. First shot from Aldridge on its way. Back iron, no good. Got Webb that will check in for Floyd. D. Lipsy checked in during the timeout. It's a free throw from Aldridge. He missed them both. And the rebound will be won by Ja'Cabry Stevenson. Now over to Boswell. Boswell will cross the timeline. Comes ahead with speed. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. Logan with 7. It's a 61-29 lead. Aldridge across the timeline. Wildcat defense has been stifling in this game. Now over to Smith. Smith throws it down low to Madison, and a reach foul going to be called on Colton Tucker. Picks up his first team's 4th. I'll take it out to the, actually, I guess they're going to call a shooting foul on that, as Ty Madison will go to the line. And he hits the first, as Alex Bedford will check in. Checking out will be TJ Gobble. Next free throw here from Madison on its way. Gets a friendly bounce and in. He hits them both. Murrow now will set the check in. And checking out will be Jamison Webb. So Murrow comes in with his 4 fouls. One of those being a technical for getting into it with one of the officials. I was confused. I thought he called it on Floyd because he looked at Floyd when he called it. But eventually it went to Murrow. Boswell. Now to Tucker. Over to Bedford. Bedford drives into the paint. Left-handed runner, no good. Rebound Madison. Madison now coming the other way, has Murrow ahead. Murrow tries a tough shot, can't get it to go. Now a foul on Osborne. Drake's 3rd, team's 5th. Pair of free throws coming up from Landon Murrow. Red Raiders 6 of 11 from the line so far, and Bedford coming up a big gimpy on that left foot as Long will check in. And they're going to check out Alex on the trainer's table to our right. First free throw here from Landon Murrow. He's got 5 points so far. First shot on its way. Back iron, no good. Next shot on its way. Banks it in. He's got 6. There's 7 of 13 from the line. 29-point Wildcat lead. Stevenson fakes a 3 here for the Wildcats. Minute 15 left in the third, over to Boswell. Boswell slows it down over to Blake Long. And gets a play from Joe Wilson. Now out to Logan Boswell, back to Blake at the Winfield logo. Guarded by Murrow, minute left in the third. Blake drives, picks up his dribble out to Boswell. Boswell back to Blake. As in front of the Winfield logo, 50 seconds left. There's a double team from Aldridge over to Stevenson. Skip pass over to Tucker. Gets it back to Long. And now Joe Wilson calls out the play. Long picks up his dribble, looking for somebody, gets it to Tucker. Tucker now to Boswell. And back to Long at the logo with 30 seconds left. Lawrence County killing a lot of time here playing for that final shot. Long picks up his dribble. Now over to Boswell. 20 seconds left. Boswell dribbles, drives. Nice pass down low to Osborne. Reverse layup up and in. Drake's first points. It's a 31-point Wildcat lead. 10 seconds left. Aldridge pulls up. Hasn't gotten across the timeline. Long pass. Intercepted by Drake Osborne. Osborne. He's going to drive. He's fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That will go on Aldridge. He'll pick up his first, team's 4th. Pair of free throws for Drake here to end the third quarter. Actually, they're going to put a little bit of time left on the clock. And they're going to let it run it down to .3. So the Red Raiders will come back on the court as we try to end the confusion here this final of the third quarter. Osborne trying to get a few more points. He rattles home the first free throw. He got a reverse layup with about 10 seconds left, got an interception, drove it the other way, and got fouled going up. Shot from Drake on its way. Nothing but net. He's got 4. Inbound. Aldridge. Shot across the way is no good. After 3 quarters of play, it's all Lawrence County. They lead at 65-32. When we return, it'll be time to start the fourth quarter here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, we all want to win. Sometimes we'll lose. But at the end of the day, what really matters is holiness, isn't it? In Leviticus 11 and verse 44, God says, "You be holy, for I am holy." To keep oneself unspotted from the world, James 1 and verse 27, or to be that living sacrifice that is holy and acceptable to God, Romans 12 and verse 1. Are you being that? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming an over-the-road driver at Southeast Carriers, we guarantee you can spend equal time on the road as with family. Along with multiple benefits, you will receive a base pay of 50 cents per mile. To make your job as easy as possible, we provide you with the latest technology, and you are not required to deliver through the heavy traffic along the East Coast. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at the Winfield Christmas Classic, it's been all Lawrence County as they lead Marion County 65-32. Wildcats outscore the Red Raiders there in the third, 25-7. Lipsy now to Madison in the corner for 3. Front iron no good. Offensive rebound. Smith layup up. That one's up and in. Smith has got 7. That's the 10th offensive rebound by the Red Raiders with 6 second chance points. Boswell now to Long, over to Jacabry Stevenson. Now to Luke Maddox, who just checked back in. Long outlet pass out here to Boswell. Now to Long. Long, pull-up jumper, rattles that one home. Blake has got 20. It's a 33-point Wildcat lead. Aldridge now with it. Another three from Madison. That one's no good. Rebound, fought for him one. And a fight for the ball. It's going to be Jacabry Stevenson. Stevenson now to Long. Long, Euro step up and in. He leads all scorers with 22. They lead it now 69-34. Deep three attempt there by Aldridge is no good. Rebound Blake Long. So try to catch up here on the subs. Long gets it across the timeline quickly for the Wildcats. Pulls up, hands over to Maddox. Max drives into the lane, kicks out the gobble in the corner for three. Rattles it home. TJ in the double figures with 12. It's a 72-34 lead. Lawrence County. 8 made of three-pointers. 6:15 remaining in the game. Lipsy with it. There to Smith. He'll try a deep corner three. Nothing but net. He's in the double figures with 10. Leads down to 35. Maddox the other way. He dribbles out of traffic. We're going to have a line change coming up for the Wildcats on the next step ball. Gobble will hand it back to Maddox. Now over to Boswell. Boswell hands over to Long. He'll try a deep three. Corner iron no good. Rebound Smith. Smith ahead to Lipsy. Down low to Murrah. Murrah tries a reverse layup. No good. He's fouled. He'll go to the line here to shoot two. Running clock now here in the fourth, and that one will go against Blake. He'll pick up his third, the team's sixth. Now a pair of free throws coming up for Landon Murrow. Red Raiders 7 of 13 from the line so far. Now the clock does stop at 5:16. I thought we had a running clock. First free throw is an air ball by Murrow. Line change coming now in here for the Wildcats. Checking in will be Braden Fields, Colton Tucker, Aiden Stevens, LeBrian Morgan, and Wes Brewer. Free throw from Murrow hits one of two. He's got 7. Now coming in will be Brooks Junkin. He will check in for Murrow. 72-38 is the Lawrence County lead as the rolling clock will happen now. I guess it stops on timeouts and free throws. Stevens across the timeline here for the Wildcats. And hands over to Tucker. Tucker into the paint, kicks out the Fields. Now to Brewer. Brewer now out to Tucker, loses that one, and we're going to get an over and back call against Lawrence County. 8th turnover against the Wildcats. Wildcats have held Aldridge well below his season average of 23 as he walks. And they call it. It'll be the 14th turnover against the Red Raiders. Average 23 coming into the game. The Red Raiders average in the mid-70s as far as points per game go, and Lawrence County has held them well below that so far. Stevens picks up his dribble now to Tucker, loses it between his legs. Looking for somebody, gets out to Stevens. Stevens into the paint, pulls up. Now to Fields. Fields now hands back to Stevens. Stevens now back out to Tucker. Tucker kicks out to Fields. Fields hands over to Brewer. Brewer now to Fields, and that one is thrown off his shins. Will go to the Red Raiders. 9 turnovers now is checking out will be Aldridge. He comes up a bit gimpy there. Sits for the first time today, and Webb will check in. Lipsy across the timeline, 3:30 remaining in the game. Lipsy loses it, hands it over to Junkin. Now to Smith. Smith now into Webb. Webb drive, shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound, Webb wins it. And he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. That will go on Stevens, his first, team 7th. It's the 11th offensive rebound by the Red Raiders in this one. Webb, the chance to get on the board. His first free throw on its way. High arching shot, nothing but net. Subs now coming in. Be Marston. We'll check in for Morgan. Tucker checks out. Blake Taylor checks in. It's the free throw from Webb on its way and hits them both. Raiders now 10 of 17 from the line. Now quickly the other way. Taylor's wide open for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound Webb. Smith with it here for the Red Raiders. And he'll bring it across the timeline. 2:45 remaining. It's a screen from Webb. Smith drives, pulls up, jumper. No good. Rebound, Brewer. Brewer ahead now to Stevens. Stevens gets it quickly across the timeline. Stevenson drives out to Brewer. Straight away for 3. Nothing but net. Wes Brewer on the board. Lawrence County up 35. The other way is Lipsy. Now to Floyd. Floyd, pull-up jumper at the free throw line. Front iron, no good. Fight for the rebound. Won by Junkin, but we get a timeout here called by Casey Fox. 30-second timeout for the Red Raiders. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back at the Winfield Christmas Tournament, 2:09 remaining. It's all Lawrence County. They lead at 75-40. Junkin to take it out to the right of the basket here for the Red Raiders. And gets it into Reese Harris, who just checks in. They lose that one out of bounds. Floyd now over to Harris. He'll try a deep 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Stevens. Stevens now racing the other way. 2-on-1. Stevens right-handed layup up and in. His first points to 37-point lead. Lipsy comes with it the other way. Now Harris going to try another 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, won by Fields. Now over to Brewer, and they will bring this one the other way. Brewer now to Taylor. He'll try another 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound Webb. Now over to Floyd. Minute 15 left. Floyd will jog it across the timeline, guarded by Taylor. Over to Harris. He'll try another 3. Front iron, no good. Webb tries to get the rebound. Can't. Throws it in the hands of Taylor. Taylor gets it quickly across the timeline, rushing the other way. Under a minute left. Skip pass here to Fields. He'll try a 3. That one was blocked by Webb. Offensive rebound. Brewer rolls it in. He has got 5. Lawrence County now with 11 second chance points. Lipsy the other way. No good. Rebound Webb. He is fouled on the play. That will go against Brewer. That's his first, team's 8th. A 1-on-1 coming up here for Jamison Webb as the clock continues to roll. Now got 12 offensive rebounds, but just 6 second chance points. 1-on-1 coming up for Webb. Clock stops at 25 seconds left, or 24.6 if you want to be exact. First free throw from Webb on its way, and hits it. Morgan back in here for the Wildcats. Checking out will be Braden Fields. Next free throw from Webb, no good. Marston can't handle the rebound. It will stay with the Red Raiders. They're now 11 of 19 from the line. Clock rolling now at 15 seconds. Into Harris. He'll try corner 3. Got it to go. 75 seconds left here. And Stevens will roll this one out. Lawrence County with an impressive 79-44 win here. They outscored Marion County in every quarter. 20-14 in the first, 20-11 in the second, 25-7 in the third, 14-12 in the fourth. Taking a look at the final stats here for the Wildcats. Alex Betford had 21, Blake Long 22, TJ Gobble 12, Logan Boswell 7. Yeah, Colton Tucker 2, Drake Osborne with 4, Wes Brewer 5, Aiden Stevens with 2. They held the Red Raiders well below their season average of the mid-70s. Joe Aldridge below his season average of 23 to just 14. The Wildcats win their 4th in a row to improve to 14-2 overall. Marion County drops to 11-4. Our next broadcast will be this coming Tuesday as they head to Athens. That will be followed by a trip to the Nest, take on Summertown on Friday. For Kevin Wright, I'm AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Have a great evening, a happy new year. We'll see you guys in 2023.
This is the X Sports Network.